Good evening, guys. Wherever you are, it is the Ebitcoinics Academy, and as we always do every Fridays, we discuss and we learn together. And we've been starting. We started a series of how we can all genuinely make money online, on top of the internet, and just be having a stable business. And we started for the past 3 weeks, and I think we are still on it. We are not done. So today, the good news is going to be the final session of that series, and after today we would of course switch back to other exciting topics. So today is actually the part 3 of how, and as I mentioned last week on our previous call, we are actually going to recommend how, some of the businesses we think can help you make money online, and why you should do that and why you shouldn't do those businesses. So once again, I want to officially welcome everyone to this week's section. I think we are an hour late because we were doing other things, and sorry for that. Usually it starts at 4 o'clock p.m. exactly, but sometimes you just have to buy some more time. So for the past weeks, we've been looking at the various ways we can genuinely work and make genuine income. Muslims will say halal income. Yeah, so genuine income on top of the internet, and we've been trying to clearing out the waves, some of the misconception, especially people have in Africa when it comes to online related opportunities, and how they can genuinely, make a living on top of the internet. And we have considered a whole lot of things which we discuss, a whole lot of ideas, and getting a job online, selling your product, and doing a lot of things. You can refer yourself to the previous videos. I ain't gonna do that for you right now. And then last week, I think the last point we discussed was about some of the affiliate businesses that are restricted from Africans, and some of the things that are also allowed for Africans to do, but not allowed in some of the European countries you can find out there. And we also talked about recycling businesses, which has to do with your old phones, your old computers, your old shirts, anything you don't need. You just sell it and you liquidate it into money, and you buy again. Then it continues like that, on and on and on again. And today, what we're going to start with, we have what we call online shopping. In Africa, the moment you mention online shopping, all that thing, the first thing that usually steps up on your mind is some of the bad things that happen. People that are stealing credit card information, and they do stuff that is not legal, and at the end of the day, when they make this product, they steal from those abroad, and when it comes in, they sell it so cheap. That is not what we are talking about as in online shopping. We are talking about online shopping platforms that have designed ways for you to get your cash back or make your cash back after you spend those cash. For example, I have $100 and I want to use my $100 to buy biscuit. So if I want to earn my $100 back, I would use a website or a platform that after using or spending my $100, I can still make it back. How? There are a couple of procedures, couple of things I need to do for that company, and that would help me earn my $100 back in the form of points or cash or anything. So we call them cash back. And those of you that want to have a look at this, you can visit the website we call topcashback.com, and then we have QUIDCO.com. That is also a very good platform where you could shop online genuinely. You buy items, and then you also make money on top of you spending anything, and you just earn your money back again. Let me share this video to our group. I think I'm done. And then we also have review businesses. I mean, when we mention review businesses, for example, I am so good with criticizing. Yes. So anything you do, I could just criticize that this is not good, or this is bad, or this is good, or whatever you can say. Now, there are websites online or platforms online that allows you to review something like music, articles, movies, projects they are doing. They just want you to have a look at it before they release it out to the general public. So you do a review form, and you get paid for doing that. You earn good money for doing that. So you just have time, you have internet, all that you need to do is just to go through that article. You know, what are the good things about the article, what are the bad things about that particular article, or what is, you know, why is this music going to be good, why is this music going to be harmful, why is this, or how is this movie going to be really awesome, are people going to buy this movie when we release it, you know, something like that when we talk about review. And there are plenty depending on the content you want to review for, you know, to earn on top of that. You could have, you just make time, search online. Google is your friend, though you cannot trust Google, but it's your very good friend. It can give you good results. And then we also have selling items, you know, something like selling second-hand items. You don't really need a capital before you can do a commerce business online, right? What you can do is, if you cannot afford to raise the capital yourself, there are businesses or there are websites that allows you to sell their items at a discount. All that you need to do is just to go into an agreement with them, a formal agreement with them, and they allow you to market their products. And this, you don't need any letter to do this. It's just all about your skills. See, if you are so good, or if you can learn to be good in selling, you don't need a job. All that you need to do is just to go out on the street, sell something. Yeah, just sell something that can put profit in your pocket. Do a volume that you are okay with every day, and you are so good to go. For example, right now in Ghana, the least business you can think of doing in Ghana right now is, for example, I want to sell pure water on the street. Now, how much do they sell a pack of water? Like from the production houses? 2 cedis, 50 pesos now. And they have how many water? The sachet water? 30. Now, 250, sorry, not dollars. It's 2 cedis, 50 pesos. So I'm going to do, let's practically go through this together. Alright, so it says 2.5 divided by how much do they sell it? 30 pesos or 20 pesos. And no, they sell some at 30 pesos and some also. Okay, let's average it. Like 0. Divided by 0.2. That is 12.5. Now, if that is your profit you're going to make on top of that. Now, if it is 30, so 0.20 pesos times 30. 6 cedis. If you're going to sell every pack at 20 pesos, that is 6 cedis. So let's say if you even bought the pack at 3 cedis, after selling, officially you make 100%. This is better than trading forex or cryptocurrencies, or even trying to trade gold. But we ask ourselves, how many of us are willing to do like a kind of business like this? So let's just say all of us are willing, and we are trying to capitalize on why we need to do. You know, when you are doing any business, you should know what the business is putting in your pocket before you try, or you spend time on it. So if we buy it at 2 cedi 50 pesos, and that 2 cedi 50 pesos, probably maybe some of the water could get burned, you know, it can just, anything can happen, so you lose 50 pesos out of that, and it covers up to make it a 3 cedi agenda. Just for selling, you are making 3 cedi profit. Now, to sell this, you don't need any capital. You could just walk into anybody's shop, you know. It's like that. You have your pan. I want to sell your water for you. You carry the water, you go per pack, you sell. When you come, you minus your profit, you give them, and then you go back again. Minimum in Ghana, like if you are able to earn between 5 to 10 cedis, you are not broke. That is like $2. It's crazy, but that's your reality, because it can put food on the table for you. So we want to make just 10 cedis every day. How many pack of water do we need to sell? Just 3. Just 3. But we will sit down and act broke, and we're just waiting for manna to fall from heaven. So there are a whole lot of ways, and these are some of the things you need to practically apply on top of the internet. So I want to sell second-hand items. I don't have enough to do or to use to run the business, but at least I have a phone. What can I do? I will sell my phone plus my little profit. I will make sure when I sell the phone I make profit, right? Not too much profit, but at least make some profit. Because if you sell and you don't make profit, you are not selling, you are just doing charity works. After selling, I'll buy back the phone. Don't forget, the person you sold this phone to officially recognize you as a dealer or a vendor. When he needs a phone, he's going to get back in touch with you. Or when his friend needs something, he's going to recommend you. So on and on, you are building a business. Now, you can sell books, you can sell t-shirts, you can sell caps, you can sell mugs, you can sell key holders, you can sell, just think of what people need and create a business on top of that. It's as simple as that. And you don't need a website. In fact, there are e-commerce platforms locally in Ghana where you can just sell your items, or even ask them to sell your items for you, and like you market it, you get your URL and you market it. Platforms like the nixbay.net, the Tonaton, the Jumia, the OLX, and the likes. If it is car, whatever, auto, just think of what you want to do. Just don't be lazy. If you can sell, you don't need a job. That's the truth. And if you can sell, you don't need to sell what you own or what you can afford. You can sell anybody's anything. I'm broke today. What do I need to do? I just walk on, I just think of where I want to go. Maybe I'm walking in the mall and I look at what they have, any shop, what they have. Then I think of who needs what they have. I do the I follow the procedure. I go do the marketing, I make the sales, then I walk in back to the shop, buy, minus my profit, I go home and sleep. That's how you work. You just don't need to be lazy. So there are lots and lots of ways for you to earn genuinely. If you are lazy, you cannot do this unless you are ready to do it. You don't wait for things to come, you chase them. If you want to be successful, you do what successful people do. If you want to be, a failure, you just do what those that have failed are doing and doing nothing about it. So you've got it in you. You just need to perceive, conceptualize, and put it into practice what you want to do. Now, we also have something we call competitions. Like running a competition online. Like sometimes it could be a games, it could be a lottery, it could be a TV show. Let's say a TV show, just say, okay, we are looking for those that are into this XYZ, or those that have this class of talents. So what is going to happen if you could just come and exhibit your talent, and your talent sells? You could try, and boom, this can also put money in your pocket. Just go for an exhibition, just go play games. There are sides that if you are very good in playing video games, you just don't need to waste your time. Play it and make money with your skill. So you go, in a competition, in a challenge, something like a challenge, then when you win, you get paid for that. There are companies that when they are going to release any new game, okay, they seek out for those that are so good in playing games, adventure or whatever. So they give you the contract, you play the game over and over again. If there is anything they need to do before they release to the market, you advise them, and this is big business. So anything you can do, if you are good in dancing, just make sure you dance the right way. If you are good in anything legal, just do it well, and it will pay you good money. And then we also have one business that people are not actually paying attention to, that has to do with those of us that are into the IT field. You can buy domain names and then you sell it. Just buy domain names and you sell it. You could realize there is a business out there, they are doing good, maybe they are not even having a website. go buy the domain. In future, when they need to buy a domain for their website, when they want that, you can sell it out to them. People have done that a couple of times. Imagine you own Microsoft.com or Microsoft.net today, and you want to give it to Microsoft. Yes, you want to just give it to Microsoft. You're going to name your price. You're going to name your price, and that's how it is. People are just relaxed and they don't want to do what they need to do, and I don't know. But things are going to get better, right? Yeah, everyone. We just need to stand up, be on our feet and chase our dreams, what we want out of life. Thank you, Patrice. He says, Patrice Gordon. He says, good stream today, Noah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the last thing I would want to talk about is, last two things. Because I want to consider the African region. Like some of the things that we do that can indirectly put money in our pocket, we are just not paying attention to it. Those of you that like snapping pictures, taking good pictures, doing Instagram and Facebook and what have you, it is a business other people are doing. If you think you are beautiful or handsome, if you snap your pictures, you can sell those pictures. You can sell your pictures for companies to use for their branding, anything. Just do it how it's supposed to be done, and it will bring money, good money in your pocket. And then the last thing I want to talk about is becoming a tutor. Just if you love to teach and you are claiming you've gone through tertiary education or the diploma level and you have the education certificate that requires you to be in the classroom, and for some reasons you are in Africa and not everyone deserves to be in the classroom, and even those that are in the classroom are suffering. See, we have good news for you. You can teach people from your home, wherever you find yourself. You just need to just make searches. What are you good in? Maybe I'm good in physics or mathematics. Visit sites like Udemy. You can become a tutor. Market your products you are teaching. What you are good in teaching. If people buy into your service, they sign up to your course, it puts money. Now, look at Udemy. The cheap course you could find is maybe $9.99, which is like $10 US. And all of this money is not going to Udemy. Some part of it is going to you, the tutor. So imagine you have, in a month, you have 100 students who are paying $10 US each. And that makes it 500, or is it $5,000? 500 times 10, that is 1,000 US. And let's say Udemy is saying, okay, they are going to give you 50% or 40% or 30%. Let's just say 50%. 50% of the $1,000 is actually $500, and it is more than what somebody will earn a month in the classroom as a teacher in Ghana. We all know. Now, if you convert $500 US today, it's close to 2,400 or 2,500 Ghana cedis. Ask your friends, those that are having degree in education, ask them, those that are in the classrooms. The maximum they could earn would be around 1,600 to 2,000 cedis, and even that 1,600, you are lucky, because you should start from the 700s to the 800s to the 900s to the thousands. This is Ghana. How much do Nigerians get paid in Nigeria?
From 50,000.
50,000 naira. And how much is 50,000 naira in cities? Let's not even do the conversion. This is Nigeria. So from 50,000, I'm sure some would be close to 100,000. Imagine. And $500 is more than $100,000. 100,000 naira. Yeah, 500.
Around almost 200,000.
Let's say if naira is 355 today, that's like 177,000 naira. So if somebody is making 50,000 and he is happy, imagine you are going to do it online just for 100 students, but it's not going to be easy. You have to make sure you are ready to do that. You have to market it. People are going to reject your courses. They are going to say, this is not good, you are not making sense. In fact, you could release a video and you could have just 2 views, never give up. You never know when your 1,000 views, your 2,000 views, your million views is going to come. Probably just when you are about to give up, the miracle could happen. So you just have to chase it. Whatever it is you want to do, just go for it. Just go do it. And those of you that don't want to even build upon your own skills you have, but you are so much interested in what somebody has designed for you. You know, what somebody has designed for you to work with. There are good online business opportunities you could genuinely work every day of your life. You put money in your pocket. Some of them, for example, we talk about blockchain a lot. So let's say if you want to invest in Bitcoin, never make the mistake of giving somebody your money for the person to say, yeah, trade for you. Or maybe you've seen a company and their promises, they just want to give you more. You go greedy, you put in your money and you get locked down. That's what is happening. People are capitalizing on your weakness. The fact that you don't know what you are doing. So they capitalize on that and then it puts money in their pocket instead. So let's say if you want to invest in Bitcoin, we've always been saying the best ways is you buy the coins, you keep it yourself in your own wallet. Never allow anybody to take control over your funds. And then the second best thing is to invest in mining. That is if you have a legit company, or you can even do the mining yourself. And then the third best way is to learn how to trade yourself. In fact, trading to some of us is the best, you know, because we know how to, or we learned and we are applying, because it's the most riskiest aspect of the business. And anything that is involving more risks, it means it also yields more. But you have to make sure you know what you're doing. You have to pay for the course. You have to learn how to do it before you apply. So this, other than this, there's nothing, because you end up losing. And when you buy Bitcoins and the price of Bitcoin is going down, if based on why you bought it, if you're going in for a long term, you don't care. Your units of the coins you have is still remaining the same. So always make sure you're careful. And if you're going to mine, the only company I can recommend to you guys is the Big Club Network. Personally, I have been mining with Big Club for the past 3 years, and yes, you have a passive source, income source always, and you're working with it. And we know all the leaders that are involved with this legit company and all that. So these are some of the good things you could do, and supporting it with, you know, crypto trading and, you know, other things is also equally good. So guys, make sure you pay attention to what goes around you and some of the things you do, and, you know, any opportunity somebody recommends to you, you should have a mentor in the industry, and you should make sure that whatever it is that you are doing is not going to harm you, but rather profit you. Because it's hard to make $1. It's so hard to make $1. It should be so hard, in fact extremely hard, for you to lose $1. So always make sure you pay attention to some of these things. So at this level, I would want to see if there's any question from Facebook, YouTube, and then on Zoom. If there are any questions, I will just attend to them. And then if there is no question, we will just proceed and end today's session as well, because we've it's past 20 minutes already. So officially we just have to end today's call. So guys, make sure you share this video. Those of your friends that are not here, make sure you just share it to them if it is beneficial to you. Of course, it can also benefit them. And if it makes sense, you just let anybody else see this, and you subscribe to our channels on YouTube, Ebitcoinics TV, and then follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Ebitcoinics. Let me check if we have any question. If you don't have any question, I would be more privileged to see myself and in this session as well. Until then, we will see ourselves together next week. So let's wait for a couple of seconds to see if a question would trip in. If there's no question, then we just let it all go. Let's wait for a few minutes or a few seconds. 30 seconds maximum is good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm going to do this. Okay, so I just wanted to see the seconds so that I know I'm timing myself so well. Alright, so let's wait. Okay, we have a question on Facebook. He said, Where would you recommend for people to learn crypto trading? Oh, that's an interesting question. It depends on two things. If they are going to learn, do they want to learn it for free? If it is free, you start with Google, you pass on to YouTube, and you make all the searches regarding the topics you want to learn. Maybe you want to learn how to do this, that. Most of them can be deep, most of them cannot be deep. And then if it is a paid course, I think in Ghana and Nigeria, the best place is via the Ebitcoinics Academy, because we have, and it's very cheap for you to learn crypto trading with us. We've produced lots of crypto traders in Ghana that are legally all over the world, in India, people that have learned these skills and they are working from home comfortably. So you can also do that. And the reason why mostly people want to be involved with a team is, you know how to trading is all about emotions, managing your emotions, and being around a team of individuals who are having the same mindset as you, and you all wanting to win together is so interesting. And sometimes you know, alert drops in for you to use to trade, or for you to use not to trade, and you know the trend of the markets, you know, things that are going on, why you should do this or why you shouldn't do that. So that's why it's very, very important. But even if you are still on a paid course, you will still have to make use of YouTube and other trading materials you could find. You could buy books, you could download free books, you could buy trading related books from Amazon, whether it is Forex. You read about Forex, blend it into crypto, because it's all about understanding what, you know, the markets. So if you understand every market, you could apply it in the crypto market as well. And also you have to make sure you are emotionally, physically, and mentally prepared. And as I always say, when you want to trade, just make sure you have the basics. You should have a good laptop or a computer. Not just, when I say good, it doesn't mean you should go buy the most expensive computer in the world. No, you should have something that can at least be okay for you. You know what you want in a computer, so it should be okay. And then you should have internet access. I mean, internet access is very good, because if your internet is very bad and you are in the middle of an important trade, it can mess you up like crazy. You will lose money. So you have to make sure it's something that, so these are some of the basics and all that. So if you want to join our trading platform, of course, you know, we would want to have you around as well. So, and we've been releasing trading materials. If you check on our channel, there are things we've educated a lot of people for free, and it's just worth it, you know. So you can check on our channel. We have a lot of videos and things like that. And also, if you have a team that you want them to learn, you know, the basics of all of this, you can organize them. We've been moving around. And in fact, 2019, one of our you know, dedicated agenda is to go around and be preaching technologies to everyone and entrepreneurship. So they could also, you know, equally benefit from this, and it's all the same. So is there any other question? He said, thanks for that answer. How can one join and learn on the Ebitcoinics through online and offline? Yeah, we have our online platform. You know, we have 3 websites. We have the ebitcoinics.com, where most of you use for buy, sell, you know, activities, and you can learn about the basic things. And then we do have the academy platform, which is the .net, ebitcoinics.net, and then we have the eShop, where you could buy almost anything with worldwide deliveries, or all over, you know, countrywide, and you know, platform.net. So the academy is the ebitcoinics.net, and what we do is we also have offline training rooms like Telegram and WhatsApp, and we communicate, we get in touch with everyone, and also via emails. And then we organize, we have a model we follow, and we organize trainings based on the models, like almost every day. So before we come online and be doing all of this, probably maybe we just ended a class, and you know, something like that. So we do it like every day. We are working, we teach a lot, and we are improving on our academy. We are working on adding new functionalities, you know, building our own apps so that you can learn conveniently. So we have a lot more to do. So that's, if you want to do that, you could send emails to maybe help@ebitcoinics.com, or maybe admin@ebitcoinics.com is also, or just visit the website and just get in touch with them. They'll guide you, and everyone else would love it to have you around. So if there's no other question, I would want to end this week's session. Until then, see you next week, same time, 4 o'clock. Guys, make sure you work with what we've discussed, pay attention to it so well, and let's do this. Share the good opportunity, get your people to, preach freedom, preach entrepreneurship, and let's all be happy. See you same time next week, Friday, God willing. And then, once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumb up if you like it, drop a comment, and if you have any suggestion, you could just be suggesting to us. And then follow us on Twitter, Facebook at Ebitcoinics. Until then, see you next week, God willing.